think the biggest battle will be getting Chris Gale out early, and for that the captain will use out Ashwin. Ashwin's had success against Gale before in both the IPL and in international matches. And if there's a little bit of turn in the wicket, which I doubt there will be at Mumbai, then Ashwin would anyway come into play early on. But even barring it being a good batting track, when Gale's on, you can expect Ashwin to be brought on as soon as possible. Certainly the bowling's outdone the batting by some degree in this tournament so far, whereas only Virat Kohli and to some extent Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Yuvraj Singh have chipped in with the bat. All the bowlers have done their bit. You've seen Bumrah with his Yorkers, you've seen Pandya contributing crucial overs, Ashish Nehra wickets up front, and even Suresh Raina when required. So the bowling is one thing that Dhoni will be less worried about than the batting. I think all the batsmen will believe that they owe Virat Kohli some runs because Kohli's bailed the team out so many times in this tournament so far and in the Asia Cup before this that it's high time somebody either before him or after him gets a score on the board. Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan have a tendency to get stuck a little bit at the top of the order. They'll want to avoid that. If they can't get big runs, at least get the ones and twos going. Suresh Raina is the kind of player who can change the course of a game if he gets going. And it's hard to judge whether he's in good nick or bad nick, even because most games he's got out before he's gotten in. Chasing is definitely the way to go in this game for two reasons. The first is the dew. You don't know how much dew will come in, if there is dew or not. But I was speaking to people in Bombay yesterday and the suggestion was that there would be dew, especially if there's a reasonably sharp drop in temperature, and which there sometimes is when the sea breeze sets in. So the chances of dew being high, you would anyway want to chase. But that apart, on a good batting surface, you would expect to chase because then you know exactly how many you need and how to pace yourself. Well, India started this tournament as favourites, and despite being beaten the way they were by New Zealand, there's no reason to believe that they aren't well ahead of the game when it comes to playing West Indies. Of course, West Indies have two or three players that can cause really high impact. It's not just Chris Gale, but you have the likes of Andre Russell, Dwayne Bravo, even Darren Sammy down the order, who can have a very high impact on the game. But India have the bowlers to ensure that they don't let these players run away with it. So, on balance, you'd have to say India are ahead.